Everyone, welcome back to the channel. This video we going back to some Beatles updates here. Now these are some online purchases that I've kind of gathered up over the past couple months here. I just haven't gotten around to showing them yet. So I got some 45s here and some LPs as well. And these first kind of batches of 45s came from the same seller here. And again, this came from Whatnot. Again, it's kind of like YouTube meets eBay kind of the same time. And again, I just kind of check it out every once in a while to see if there are any Beatles related shows, um, specifically for Beatles related items. And this was one of them. So I picked up a couple things from the seller and pretty happy to get them. So we're going to start off with John Lennon here. And this is just like starting over, but this is the promo version. So I think it's just a stereo and mono. So the record's in nice shape. So there's the stereo side, and there is the mono side. And then the thing I was really after for, I did end up getting. This was the more expensive item of the show, but I was happy to get it nonetheless. But this is Beatles "Love Me Do," backed with "P.S. I Love You," and this is the Jukebox only series from 1993, and this was supposed to be on black vinyl, but according to some of my research, they said anywhere from 300 to 3,000 copies were pressed on red vinyl. Not uh, as rare as some of the like the Taxman, and if I needed someone errors, and then there's also another one I can't think off the top of my head. Let's see, which one is it? Yeah, Norwegian Wood. If I needed someone, and then Birthday and Taxman. Those were like flip flopped and kind of errored. Those go for a good bit more than this error one per se. But yeah, happy to pick that one up. And I only need a couple more from the Jukebox series to complete all of them. I just need Obla Di Obla Da, and then While My Guitar Gently Weeps, and then a couple of other of the solo ones, since I kind of got every one of the solo ones kind of just at once. So I decided to continue that Jukebox series with the solo 45s as well. Next up, from the same seller, kind of a little bit of an impulse buy for me. I don't really do that too much, but this one was cool enough for me. I really enjoy like foreign picture sleeves from the Beatles, and some cool covers. And this one is also kind of interesting, is that it kind of got a misspelling on the title. But this is a Japanese version of My Bonnie and the Saints. And what's kind of wrong with this one is that it has My Bonnie with one E or with one N instead of two, and they did correct it eventually. But this is an original one from 1964, and should open up here. The little gatefold showing the lyrics, and it also came with a pretty cool inner sleeve as well, so kind of complete as well. So another reason why I thought it was cool and got it. And overall, in nice shape as well. And here is the label. So there's My Bonnie on Polydor, and then backed with the Saints. So record in nice shape as well. So that was a fun buy. Again, I really enjoy foreign picture sleeves, but I've been kind of staying away from them for a while because I just completed a long series I've been working for a long time. So I've been working on some other sets and stuff that I wanted to collect, but sometimes it's just fun to get what you enjoy and like a little bit more every once in a while. So it's not like I don't enjoy all the other stuff I get, but sometimes you gotta have a little fun. And then this was just a eBay purchase a while ago. I found it Um, Maybe it was Discogs. Yes, Discogs. I got this on Discogs. It was complete, and it was pretty cheap. So I said, why not? So this is the Paul McCartney. This one postcard kind of box set type thing, envelope. So there's the back with the picture, and it's not sealed. It just flips open like that. And I got the postcards in here right now. Let's go through them real quick. So I think it's 8 postcards, if I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And here is the actual 45. This is this one, and the B side is actually different. It's backed with the Long and Winding Road. The other, the standard, I guess, kind of stock version has a different B side. But here is the Parlophone label. So that was again pretty fun find, and I think I found this on Discogs for like $6 plus some shipping, so not that expensive at all. So I was more than happy to pick this up. Get the postcards back in, and now we're on to the records, on to the vinyl records here. Got about 5 or so, and if you've been watching my channel for a good while, you know I'm on the hunt for these Japanese series, and I got the Red Album here, and it is a nice set. If you've seen the Blue Album I got, you know that there's some nice posters coming in for the Red one as well. But there's the back, standard looking Red Album. There's the Obi. And let's see, he's got the red inner sleeves. And he's also got this nice poster. I'm going to try to back up here and show it. Let's see. Let's see. There we go. Hope you got to see most of that. But yeah, for whatever reason, the red and blue albums had some nice posters and inserts along with it, which I'm not complaining about at all. But it also has a couple booklets as well. I believe this one is all. Is this the lyric one? Goes through has all their songs in alphabetical order on there. So that's kind of interesting. And then you got another booklet here. And this one goes through. This one's the lyric one with all the songs from the Red Album. So we've got some title tracks and pictures. And this is just an example of the lyrics in English and Japanese for the album. So really happy to get that one to kind of complement the blue. I feel like whenever I get a certain pressing of the Red Album, I always got to get that same exact pressing for the Blue Album. I don't know if anyone out there is like that, but that's kind of how I roll. And I'll just show one of the records here real quick. Just on the standard Apple label with the red background, but all these records are in nice shape. And I believe this has the UK Matrix numbers as well, so it should sound pretty good. Let's see, try to get everything back in order here. Okay, moving on. Got another Japanese series record coming up, and it is the US Beatles Rarities. number 35, and it's on the black Odeon label. This one came out a little bit later from the series in 1980, as all the other ones kind of came out in 1976, but some of the later ones kind of got released later down the road, close to the 80s, and then there's some that don't even have the flag um, series Obi on it anymore. I think that's like Beatles Real Music and all that kind of stuff. But there's the back. I was wondering to see if it had any of the miscredited things on the back. I didn't quite look into that yet, but like a Helter Skelter. Yeah, it does say the Lennon statement. I got blisters on my fingers on the back, so they didn't quite get that corrected to Ringo. So that's kind of interesting. And here's the record. Nice shape. There's the label. And I'll put that one back later. Got a couple more Japanese. So those I got from one seller, and then these I got from another seller. And next up we got Abbey Road. And unfortunately, this one is a little bit beat up. So I think eventually I'm going to want an upgraded copy for this album, just because the record is kind of beat up, a little bit uncharacteristic from these Japanese series ones, because they're usually in fairly good shape. And if the cover is a little worn in, usually the record is okay, at least from my experience. But this record is a little bit too scuffed up for what I'm kind of looking for in terms of some. Can't really see too well from the lighting I got in here, but when you look at it, it's got some definitely some feeler scratches on there, which is never good. Might play it, see how it sounds, and if it sounds okay, I might keep it. If not, I might give it away. Uh, if I ever have a giveaway on this channel, because I don't know if I'll be able to really sell it with all the kind of scratches and stuff like that. And then the last Japanese series record I got today, really happy to get, we got Magical Mystery Tour, number 24. And now this one is in nice shape, so happy about that one. Get this one out here. And for Magical Mystery Tour, it just comes with the full booklet in there. And it also comes with an inner as well. So there is Magical Mystery Tour. Got some nice pictures from the movies. And this one happened to come with a black inner sleeve as well. And it is on the Apple label. Put that back in there. And I got one more record to show. It's a John Lennon record that just came out not too long ago, because I was waiting for something like this to happen, and it finally did, so I ended up getting it. But this is John Lennon, Mind Games. This is the, I guess, the 2024 Ultimate Mix. This is the 2 LP version. And I waited on this one to see if Amazon would discount it a couple months later, and sure enough, they did. So I don't know what it's like right now, but I'm pretty sure I got it like 25% off normal price. So usually for some solo stuff, there are some exceptions. I usually try to wait a little bit to see if the prices go down on Amazon every once in a while. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but anything to save a little bit always helps. So I know we got some upcoming Beatles stuff that I haven't really talked about here, like the U.S. Beatles box set, and then the George Harrison Living in the Material World box set. Now, for that box set, since it has like a CD and vinyl set, and then for that, the deluxe set has specifically the, the 45 that only comes with that box set. I ended up getting that one, and I ended up getting that one right away because I know it was pretty limited to 5,000 copies. At one point, I thought I wasn't going to be able to get it because I was adding to my cart. It already said the inventory was stocked out, and then I checked eBay just because I'm sure some people were already going to try to overprice it, and some people already wanted like $1,000 for it. So no way I was going to get it that way. That's pretty ridiculous. But I checked back the next day, and I guess they were back in stock. Anyway, I was back. I was able to get it, and so I'm happy with that. I'm also interested in how people uh, think about the CD and vinyl together. I think it's probably pretty good for kind of more collectors who want both, obviously. But I can see the other way about if I already got it on CD, I don't really want the vinyl, or it's like I only want the vinyl in like the 45. I don't really need the CDs. So in that way, I can kind of see how it can be a little bit tricky to see who really wants that kind of box set. But that's kind of my thoughts on that. I'll probably make another video talking about the U.S. Box set because it's interesting. It could have been a little bit better. Anyway, yeah, I got some ideas that could have been better, but I'm not going to talk about it right now. But those are some of the records I got online for the past few months. So I hope you enjoyed this Beatles update, and look out for some more Beatles updates soon. Again, I've been kind of gathering up stuff for the past couple months. So I've been to a couple record stores around my area, and I got some good stuff. And so stay tuned for that. And thanks for watching.